Hi! I missed the song. I'm not gonna lie, I missed the song.
Yeah.
It was very silent.
What happened
It's
to
weird.
What happened to the music?
It was copyrighted. Tyler got a copyright strike last month.
No, really?
Is that
You
why
did?
there was no? But a copyright strike for music doesn't do anything except for you can't make 5 cents on the video.
I didn't even know that.
Well,
But
tell
it-
Tyler
It
so we can put
doesn't
it
do
back.
anything.
Even the
it's not-
movie. The movie, I put a piece of the movie. They just said you're not going to monetize on the video. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You just can't
Hey,
say like,
Chats.
"Hey,
So I
listen
can
to
put
my
the
song,"
song
and
back.
then
I had that song timed perfectly so that it would like switch to the different things. I'll put it back.
I mean, I know everybody's like, "Oh my god, I monetized. I can't." The music, it just means they're not gonna let you earn any money on that video. You can
Hi,
still
cats.
super chatted. You can still, do all that stuff. You just can't earn any ad revenue. That's all.
Which is nothing anyway. So
Well, I don't
Yeah.
earn any of that anyway, so.
Here's a little secret for anybody. If I watch anyone's video, I have ad blocker. You're not getting ad revenue from me anyways.
That's it. When they skip your videos, you're not making ad revenue. So it just, and they're putting commercials on everybody's videos now, guys. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I have ads on mine. I'm still nowhere close to being monetized.
Yeah, it does not matter.
So if you don't watch the commercials, you don't get anything?
Well, it depends on how many people watch the commercials. If most people skip, then no. But it depends
you
on
don't
how
make-
long they
that's why-
watch the commercial for.
yeah.
Oh,
not
because then I
really
won't
like
skip them and I'll
taking
sit there and just ignore them and let them run because I always skip them as soon as I'm counting those 5 seconds to skip
Yeah.
them.
Everyone
Oh, I do
does.
too. But
I
that's
don't
why
skip if
saying-
it's somebody I know, but otherwise I'm totally skipping.
But listen,
How
why
do you
are you on
know?
Cherie's friend list?
If you
That
put
she can
I
watch
won't
the
skip
ad.
you if I like you, but if I don't know who you are and I'm just wanting to watch your video, I just skip.
But if you put, like, I put Mama J on a playlist, not every video is going to have commercials.
That's
Yeah,
true.
true.
Because they know that we're going to do that. I sometimes just play someone's videos all through the night and they're not getting any money because they onto us.
You know what's annoying? At the middle commercial. Right in the middle of the video, just as you're watching, they're about to unpack something and it's like it goes into commercial. Oh man, that is so annoying.
Well, there are once you get to a certain level, or I guess you can choose. You can pick where you want your commercial to drop also. So
Yeah.
you can pick, they're going to open the box. I want my commercial to drop here.
Yeah.
Because they're going to wait to see what's in that box.
Yeah, a lot of people do it that way.
Or just
And,
skip the commercial. If you have a commercial in the middle of your video, and I just immediately click out. Like it makes me so mad. Like I don't care what I'm watching, I will just back out of it. I don't care that
And the
much.
thing is, I put where they couldn't put commercials in the middle of my videos, and then they overrode that and started doing it. But what the thing is if you can keep your video under 8 minutes, they won't add a commercial in the middle.
That's a challenge to me.
Ross is good.
Ross will never make it.
Oh,
We
I can't
struggle to
find that
make it most of the
exact
time.
time.
We make it a lot, but we don't always make it. Uh-oh.
She's got music going.
Told you, Ross, all your ad revenue.
Okay, now highlight those by 5 cents.
Brady took away the music.
I just want to
I
say,
want my 5 cents now.
I just want to say that.
Move that camera.
Oh, sorry, it was cutting off the top of my head. There was room on that door for 2 people, but she didn't want to move over because
He couldn't get on it.
Yeah,
If it was you and me, I would take up the
He
whole thing.
tried. For some reason, he was so weak.
Matthew! Hi,
He couldn't
buddy.
get on it.
Hey, Matthew.
Everybody's deaf.
Hi, Christina. Long time no see.
They could have kept each other warm too, on that.
Oh, he was in the water, so there was no way to.
there's actually an episode of Mythbusters where they went out in the middle of the ocean on a door. They measured the door that they used for the prop, and they went out in the middle of the ocean. And both men from Mythbusters were able to get on that door with no problem at all.
Here's my problem, Tylock. She says, I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go. Then, can I use a swear word?
Yes.
The bitch let go.
Now you
Immediately.
He was dead.
Immediately. And let me tell you something.
He was
I have-
literally dead
He
weight.
was dead.
You guys.
I have
I would have let
deep,
go.
deep fear of the ocean. I hate the ocean. I don't mind the beach, but I don't like the deep ocean. So the scene where he sinks to the bottom of the ocean, you just see him like fading away. Oh crap! That one tore me up. I was like, "Oh no,
He
no,
still has nightmares about it.
nobody better do that to me!" It's like burying me on the beach, man.
No, to
I
me,
mean, he
the
did
scene when the boat's going down, I'm like, you're done. That's it.
Okay,
You know,
fun
there's a
fact.
whole theory that he did live, right?
Yeah. When he dove down, he got the heart of the sea, sold it, and became the Great Gatsby. That's why the Great Gatsby is the fear of water.
Thought they found him in an iceberg years later, and he became Captain America.
2 fun facts from the movie. The movie is 2 hours and 40 minutes long. That's exactly the hour and minute that it took for the Titanic to sink. And the scene in the movie was of where it hits the iceberg and the damage was 37 seconds long, and that's exactly how long it took for the iceberg to hit the real Titanic.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, I honestly really enjoyed how they got a lot of the historical parts like accurate. You know, with both the timing, the syncing, and even the violinists, like the orchestra, they actually did play until they died, pretty much. They just kept
That's some
playing. just like-
dedication there.
Well, you got nothing to do.
Movie snacks.
I don't even know any rock stars that are that dedicated. I'm gonna play till I die.
Well, they were gonna die anyway. All the men couldn't get on the boats, so it's like,
No, well, that's
What's the
true.
use?
All the men. There was a sniveling jerk that got on the boat.
the one whose fault for the whole thing was.
Now, here's the thing, though. After that movie, I hated Billy Zane. Like, I would not watch anything with Billy Zane in it because his character of Cal just carried over for me. I was like, I hate that dude.
The guy also got on the boat. The one who kept telling to speed and speed and speed. He also got one of the boats.
That's right. Yes, he did. He was hiding, and the other sailors looked at him, and he was like,
Don't look at me.
Just go, speed.
Should have died.
Go faster.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Okay,
But-
so Caitlin, you've never seen the movie.
Well, I have now.
Let's go back to 1997. I was fresh out of high school. Leonardo DiCaprio was fresh off of making Romeo and Juliet. He's like the hottie of the hotties right then.
I was 6.
Oh, 6.
Okay. You might have still had like Tiger Beat posters on your wall. Who knows? I mean, it could have been Wonder Woman or Hawk Girl up on your wall. I'm not really sure.
Wait,
But
what year?
1997.
You were 6?
I don't know. I can't do math in my head. I
I
was young.
was 11. I was 11 at the end of it. I don't know what
Yeah,
month it
I
came
was-
out.
That's what he was 4. So you
Then
were
I was
4.
4, yeah.
I was
You
20.
want you want to know where I worked when Titanic came out?
I'm 26.
At the movie theater.
"Oh,
And I,
Lucky you.
I saw that movie about 4,000 times.
Now, Tyler, at
No,
your movie
no.
theater, because the one that I saw it in the first time, they actually had a break in between
Oh no, they
half of
didn't
the
have a
movie,
break.
so everybody could like get up and go pee, get more snacks, because it was like at the time, I think one of the longest movies ever made.
Yeah, it was like I was almost 3 hours long.
There was no break when I saw it.
No, there
I
wasn't.
saw it twice.
Yeah,
and then-
they never gave us a break when we went and seen Star Wars, and it was
Yeah.
forever.
And our Marvel movies are like, you're gonna watch the whole movie, you're gonna sit through the credits, watch the ending scene,
Do not
more
go to the
credits, and
bathroom.
another scene.
We almost got kicked out because we took beer in there and and somebody accidentally knocked over one of the empties and it went rolling all the way down to the front of the seats.
Oh, I have a funny story like that, but I won't tell it. We used to sneak things in all the time, but we never got a break. If you had to get up and leave, you missed the movie.
I mean, we've stuck in 2 liters and a whole pizza.
Oh, yeah, we've snuck things in the movies all the time.
I don't think
Okay,
there was
now,
a break
wait.
either.
Spectre, how do you sneak a pizza in?
yeah."
Like, where do you
Well-
put that?
Hold on. So we had a friend and they got pizza. They had one large pizza and it was a huge pizza. And we're like, we're going into a movie. You can't bring that. And he's like, oh, it'll be fine. He tucks it into his shirt so it's like flat against him. We get to the seats. He pulls it out. It's still perfect.
So then that hardly had any sauce. It was a dry pizza.
It was like
No, it was a
Little
really
Caesar's pizza.
no.
probably.
It was a Domino's
Oh.
large pizza, and it was not dry or nothing.
Well, I don't know.
It just didn't shift.
Well, that's just magic.
But they didn't sneak alcohol in like Brandy did and let it roll down the aisle.
Matthew, I skipped the parts of Billy Zane. I just fast forward right over them.
I saw Master and Commander: Far Side of the World with Russell Crowe in theaters, and I went to a midnight showing. That movie's 3 hours long too. I got out at like 3 a.m. and it was scary because it was downtown in Houston, and I got out of that theater.
Such a baby.
I got out of that theater at 3 a.m. and I was like, God, I hope I don't get killed out here.
Really,
Downtown Houston sounds like just Bellflower for us.
No, we used to
Average
go to
ghetto.
movies. We used to work when I used to work in the mall many moons ago. We used to, after closing shift, we would go to the movies because the movies would stay open, and so we would just all go over there and watch whatever movie was playing. Hey, we'll be popping.
I will.
That was nice because I could go with coworkers after work.
That's what we would do too.
And we
yeah.
all go over there and just watch a movie.
And we'd be like the only ones in the theater.
Yeah. Sometimes I just go by myself though.
The only movie I ever saw by myself was Phantom of the Opera. And I saw
Only
that
one I've
every
ever
night
been
that
with.
week.
Only time I've ever been by myself, it was me and my girlfriend, and it was Pixels. That was it.
It was you and your girlfriend, but you went by yourself.
I mean, you just said the only time
No,
I've been
it
by
was just the
myself
two
it
of
was
us.
me and my girlfriend.
We had the whole theater to ourselves.
It was just the two of us.
Jurassic
Like
World.
just the two of us.
I thought you meant when you were with her, you felt like you were by yourself.
No. Not with the way she talked, no.
Yeah, Lisa went to see that. What's that new Demon Slayer? Is that a new movie came out? Demon Slayer movie? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lisa went with Annalise, so Annalise didn't go by herself, and she said they had the whole theater to themselves too. Just recently.
I thought that was
Yeah, I
an
went with
anime.
a buddy to go see it. We actually got to watch it kind of twice because when they first showed it, the subtitles were cut off. And it went through like half the movie, and then they fixed it, and then they restarted it from the very beginning.
That's annoying.
That's
Did they
nice.
give you a break
I
to
don't have
go
time
pee?
for this.
You're like, watch, he's gonna jump right here. But now I know what he's saying when he's jumping. Okay, so back to Titanic. So, Caitlin,
Yes.
what do you think?
Well, it was a little bit predictable.
Okay, but here's my question. Would you watch it again?
No,
You
I'm not
already
gonna
knew how
watch
it ended.
again.
It's only the most famous boat sinking ever.
Yeah, but I know it's predictable, but would you sit down and watch it again?
No, I like the historical factor of it, okay? But I'll watch sad movies. Like Brandy was giving me a hard time because I told her I didn't cry. I don't cry, but you know how you feel when you cry? I get that, and it lasts with me throughout the entire day. I watched it early in the afternoon, so I had a chance of going to sleep easy that night. Because that's
I
how it
know.
affects me.
I cry over Disney movies.
I
Like
cry.
a baby.
Oh, yeah,
I cry over every movie too. I'm a very emotional man.
No.
I cry over Hallmark
Really?
commercials, never mind movies.
I've cried over commercials.
Yeah.
It was a really, really good movie, but I usually do not rewatch any movies. So the
I
fact
can barely get her to watch them once.
finding a movie that I will gladly rewatch might take us a while.
Except Pokemon.
I watched every
Christmas
Pokemon
in
movie
July.
You have to admit,
Little
Caitlin,
Christmas in July.
you have to admit though, Caitlin, the sets, the way that they recreated the ship, and even the computer graphics at the time. I mean, they're so much better now, but at that time, the computer graphics of how they rebuilt the ship and they zoomed into, going from a computer graphic to the live people on the deck. The things that James Cameron did for that movie that made you feel like you were on that boat and made you feel like that you were a part of the story, which I think is the cool thing. One of the things that I did read up on this is that he actually went to, I think, over 160 extras that actually were supposed to be characters or represent real life people that were on the boat, and actually gave them all their backstories. And I don't know if anybody here or anybody in the chat has been able to go see the Titanic exhibit, the traveling exhibit.
Not the traveling. I've been to the actual museum in Branson multiple
Okay.
times.
I've done the traveling exhibit because I haven't been to Branson, but they give you a card when you walk in, and you are one of the passengers.
You're either a passenger or a crew member on the ship. You can be either one. And at the end of it, in the museum, at the very end of it, you figure out if you lived or died. And you got your backstory.
That's kind of depressing.
Yeah.
How did I die?
You walk out of there, you're going, damn, I'm dead.
Yep.
Having issues.
I'm not
That
having
sounds
issues.
like a blast.
Oh wait.
Well, it's at the time though. I mean, with Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet, that exploded her
You
career.
guys can hear us, but we
Yeah.
can't hear you.
You can't hear us?
She has a great series on HBO Max, I think, now.
Yeah, she does. It's super good.
Right? Have you been watching it?
Cherie hasn't been watching it, but I watch it. It's really, really good.
It is amazing. If you guys have HBO Max, check it out. It is really, really good.
What's up, McDorks? Hey,
Caitlin, I think you should have a sticker. I've seen it because it will save you some time. You know.
I know. Well, I was about to say, just take that sticker and just put it over your up to the camera and just stick it there.
I need the I've seen it sticker on this side so I can just flip it back and forth.
There you go.
Well, you just got to get a giant, button.
Or just tattoo it on your hand.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
You know, you can do this
Put it
one
right
or this
here.
one.
Yeah, just get a ping pong paddle and
Or just
Tape
tattoo
one
on the
side.
back of your hands. I've seen it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Yoda of useless knowledge. Is this still one of the most expensive movies ever made because of the water tank usage and the sets that they had to build? Do you know that, Spectre?
Oh, I did not know.
I do know it's like up there. I think it's like top 3 for sure.
I mean,
At the
James
time-
Cameron blows movie budgets all the time, so
I mean, that's because he only makes a movie every 10 years.
yeah. Avatar 2, did it ever come out or is it still coming out?
No.
It
Yeah.
hasn't come out. But when he makes a movie, though, they're amazing. Avatar was amazing.
I did not like Avatar.
I like
No?
Avatar. Cherie doesn't
I like
it.
Avatar.
I've
did.
tried to like
Oh,
it. I
man.
don't.
Okay.
Oh.
Caitlin.
I will say we went to Avatar or Pandora in Disney World the week after it opened, and we hated it because it was like massively crowded, and the lines. We only got to ride one of the 2 new rides
And we
because
picked the wrong ride.
one of the lines was like 6 hours long.
Yeah.
No.
Stupid.
So
Wow.
we went on the boat ride instead of going on what it was apparently the cool one.
Well, I had a fast pass for the boat ride. We had to pick before it opened.
Yeah, before it was.
Like 2 months before it opened, we had to pick fast passes. We
Yeah.
picked the wrong one.
Brandy, it is number 44, the most expensive movie ever made.
Really?
What's number one?
Number 1 is Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger's Tide.
And I don't know why. You don't know
That
what
was
he's
not
saying.
worth the money.
Everyone knows what he's saying but you.
I have no clue what he's saying.
And then it's all
I
bumped up
like
against you.
pirate movies, but that's
On Stranger Tides was the most expensive one they made.
That was like a terrible.
That was one of the
Yeah.
like the 3rd or 4th one. That wasn't even one of the good ones.
Yeah. it was.
379 million.
Oh wow.
I bet it didn't make that.
I saw it in theaters.
Did you?
I did.
Isn't that the one with the zombies?
There's zombies and
There-
pirates.
no, is that the one with mermaids and zombies?
No, that's the last one.
No, it's not. You're wrong.
You're wrong. Stranger Tides is the 3rd one. It's the one where there's like all the jacks and there he's like tripping out.
You have a Google machine in your hand. Look it up.
He's
So,
googling.
Tyler, to
It
answer
made
your
$1
question,
billion in box office.
yeah, 1 billion.
Jesus.
Wow. How much money did the movie make? That's the next question.
Well, yeah, that's what it made. Is 1 billion
Oh, okay.
45,713,000.
That's
So-
a lot of money.
Titanic was 200 million for budget and made 2.195 billion in box
Okay.
office.
On Stranger Tides was the 3rd one. That
I
was
said that.
Thank you, Celine Dion.
I was like, I don't know what I'm talking
it's
about.
not the one with the zombies. Was the 4th movie.
I don't remember zombies.
Look, if it's got zombies in it, I know.
It was the Spanish Inquistador.
Wasn't that Javier Bardem? That was the last movie.
Yeah, that's when they had to get the tridents beside Poseidon's trident.
And then the
That
next
movie
one
grossed
would
me
be
out.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Where's Johnny Depp?
Well, I know he's a turd, but I still am going to miss having Jack Sparrow as a character in the one that's coming out.
They just need to bring back Orlando Bloom full time.
I don't want to see.
Oh, heck yeah.
I think I'm done with
You're
that
done?
franchise.
They need to reboot it.
I'm out of school.
Rebooted
I'm
it,
not
I
going to
won't
watch
watch
it
it.
anymore.
Thanks for dropping the links, Payne.
Thank you for
Oh.
Hashtag keep weird and topless.
You're going to
You know-
regret ever saying that on live, Juliana.
You know, if there's people in this chat that aren't like normal, oh, sorry. That's
He
my
was not invited on
that's-
here, y'all.
that's
I'm
my
sorry.
phone. It's been doing that. It's been doing that all day. If you didn't know,
He just kind of showed up.
Spectre should recognize that sound.
Yeah, as soon as I did that, you triggered me. It went. I'm like, what if mine is going off right now?
That's my ringtone, and Cherie hates it.
I don't mind it when it's one.
And it goes
but
off
when
like-
it's just consistently
Yeah.
going off a billion times in a row. I want to throw your phone in the toilet.
Yeah.
Mine's the Justice League Unlimited theme song.
Today was like the last 3 days. My phone. I want to throw my phone in the toilet because it's like
Thank you, Christina.
this is dropping. This is dropped. This is sold out. Like okay. I get it.
I know.
All right, so
Every
for
time I
anyone
get
who
the
saw
message,
my-
it's already gone.
For anyone who saw my top comment, if anyone betted on 7 o'clock and 7:23, that's when it happened.
I didn't start talking about it.
Nobody said anything
I'm
about
talking
Fun
about my
Halloween.
phone. Smart.
Uh-huh.
So, in 2013, this is I'm trying to bring us back to the movie again because that's what
I know. Go.
You're trying.
Go before
Bradley
we
keeps
start talking about Day of
trying
the
to
Dead.
go back. Come back.
So in 2013, my parents and I went to a dinner. And of course, because I waited so long, now I got to go flick back to it. So there is a place that's not too far called the Holly Hotel. And on the actual date of the sinking, which is April 12th, they hosted a dinner. And they do it every year. And it's basically a recreation of what the final first class passengers meal was on the Titanic. And I'm trying to, I'm going to show you guys. I took pictures of every course because, of course, I'm a food nerd. It's okay, Mama J. That's why you love me.
I really hope their last meal wasn't fish,
Part of it,
because that really wouldn't be fair.
part of it was. Maybe it was the salmon coming back to get them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Finn say that seems right to me.
Right.
So when you get there, hang on, I'm almost there. God, I look completely different. Mostly gray. True story though. So when you get there, you get a card and it's like a boarding pass kind of a thing.
Do they tell you if you survived or if you're dead at the end of that?
No, but the cool thing was like
It's
playing
good
on
with
the restaurant speakers were like sounds of like at first in the first room you went into was like sounds of the wharf. So there was like the people going all aboard and that kind of stuff, which was kind of fun. Where is it now? I don't know how I lose this stuff.
Oh God, we're all gonna die.
If you survived, you're good. But if you're one of the ones that they consider that died, they pour water over your head.
If you got food poisoning, then yeah, you were one of the ones that died.
See, I would be more encouraged to go there if that happened.
It's a terrible ending to a night's meal.
All I could say is if I lived back then, I probably would have died of starvation. So here is the room of people, all dressed up. So there were people dressed like Captain Smith and everything else.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then
Define
So-
cool.
this is a little boarding pass.
Chilly like an iceberg.
That's
Yeah.
actually kind of cool.
This was the first time I'd ever tried raw oysters.
Okay,
I
move
don't
past
like raw
that.
oysters.
Right.
So there's part of your seafood, and then this was consomme Olga, and that's scallop in the middle. It was like a broth. And then here's your fish, Tylock. That was salmon with mousseline sauce.
That was very unfair for those people.
And then there was a rose water ice punch. That was like,
rose water. No.
yeah, it was very, very strong. I do remember that. It was very, very strong. And then this was beef Foresteria with Marrow, Farci, and Chateau something.
I ain't eating nothing called fart anything.
It sounded
I
like
think
she
he's
said
making
fart
these
cheese.
words up.
This is I have roast quail with watercress and applesauce.
And now we bring you fart cheese.
Farci.
I don't
Yeah,
want
This
it.
was
for
You
anything.
would totally eat that.
pate of foie gras
Oh, you
with
would.
celery, with a
So
celery
you
on
got
it.
all that food?
You got all the courses. This is these are carrots, and then that was like almost like a flan with peas in it.
Ugh.
And this
Is
was an
this
asparagus
next month on
salad.
Geek These Eats?
I'll eat that.
Damn,
Yeah.
you got like a different plate for everything.
And then there was cheese, different kinds of cheeses, and I forget. I think it was like a cherry jam or something. And then the last course was eclairs. Now, if you think about it, though, how high end all of that stuff was back in the year that of Titanic, would 1912? Is that right? 1912.
Yes, 1912.
That's what I was thinking, McDorks.
What? That's a lot of food.
That seemed
Yeah,
like
but
a
it was
lot of
tiny.
food.
And then you get a bucket so you can throw it.
But it was tiny. It was like a taste, you know. I mean, it looks bigger on the plate than it really was. I mean, we talk about a quail; it's like 3 inches. But how did they keep all of that food fresh? When I mean, it's not like they were traveling like boats do nowadays. That blows my mind.
Well, the seafood part, they probably just caught off the side of the ship.
And just hope they got salmon.
Is that what that thing-
Whatever they caught, that's what you got.
Yes. That does not make me want to go.
That's
on
why
a
it's
date.
just the
for
first
that
class
many
meal and not
people?
everyone.
I think that food looked delicious. I'd eat all that,
I
even the fart cheese.
I
It's
would
delicious,
not-
but you're in the boat.
But you know what? I never really thought of that either. Like, how do they keep like the champagne, everything refrigerated? And
They have refrigerators on cruise ships, right?
they
Hey,
must
nice.
have.
That
Yeah.
would be massive. I mean,
We're
I
talking
would
1912.
I mean,
Let's see if they had refrigerators in
there's
1912.
icebergs everywhere. They probably
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
have ice
no?
when they needed it.
Yeah, they
Ice.
probably took like or at least the ice cold water and put it in buckets or something.
Matthew, I didn't say how they kept it cold. I said how do they keep it fresh? I mean, you're traveling for a long period of time, and you've got fish and meat and all that
Who said
stuff.
it was?
Huh?
Who said it was fresh?
yeah, there wasn't an FDA back then. They didn't care.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
refrigeration on the Titanic.
Yeah.
I mean,
It says a
seriously.
system running throughout the entire ship, supplying chilled drinking water and providing chilled refrigerators at each bar throughout the ship.
Okay.
I was gonna say they could just hang it on out the boat, you know, in the water, the freezing water. That's it.
It was cold.
Salty and cold.
One cool thing also.
Yeah, I mean there were icebergs out there.
One cool thing about the Titanic also is the pool is still filled to this day.
This joke. I feel like I've heard you say this one before.
And there's probably people in the pool right now.
It's a lot harder to get to.
Nemo and Dory, maybe.
And Fred who didn't make it.
Now, you guys know that they're building another one, right? They're building a replica that they're actually going to sail the same route.
I've heard that, but I've heard that for like years
And
now.
so, what did they take you? They're asking for victims to sign up.
Well, that was what I was going to ask you. Would you sign up to go on that first
Yeah.
sailing?
You'll get a card in the beginning of the cruise, and it'll let you know whether you're gonna live or die.
Yeah, there's a thing on there saying, "Please sign this so that your family can't sue us if you drown." And then they leave those at the dock before we set sail, so there's proof that we all just went off as guinea pigs.
Well, if you're gonna go, make sure you bring a wig, okay? That way they'll let you when it's women and children.
Yeah.
A wig and a speedo.
If I was
Titanic
making
too.
the ship, I would have it like on rails so it can separate, and just like as we reach the point, just have it separate. And like, haha, just kidding, guys.
McDorks just Googled, I feel like. They said that the ship had a whole area on the aft port side of the refrigeration plant that supplied the cooling for separate refrigerated rooms for meats. Wow.
They
So
couldn't
they
even
had,
copy and paste it in one thing. They had to use two.
yeah, I know. Jeez. Flowers. Why are they refrigerating flowers?
So they
But
say
they
fine.
That's how they keep
all
them
for
fresh.
decoration.
Good
For the
Lord.
decorations for the first class. But
You know, if you
think
go to,
about it,
like,
though.
cruise
That
and
was a
everything, right?
horrible life trying to go through. I mean, if you were in first class, it was better. The first class wasn't as luxurious as it was in the movie. It was a lot better than second and third. But the third class, like you saw it showed the room that he and his buddy stayed in. It's basically like a prison cell, but the door isn't locked. It's 4 beds and a toilet, and that's it.
And all the way down, all the way at the bottom of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that falls in the Brandy is claustrophobic and no way in hell.
But I mean,
And
they
you
get
know,
to come
back
to America.
then, they probably allowed you to smoke anywhere you wanted to smoke. So can you imagine being down in the very bottom with, if you were a non-smoker, with somebody puffing away like, you know?
Yeah. Well, back in the old days, people smoked everywhere. There was
That's what
no.
I'm saying. I remember, like as a teenager, you could walk through like Kmart or Sears or any of those stores smoking.
Hi, Bobber.
Came over in a Sears.
All I have to say is anything is better than being in the furnace room.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Imagine sitting on a 3-hour flight with somebody that smoked.
Yeah.
No, Robert, we've already gone over this. That door was big enough for 2 people.
But when you like obviously this is a movie we're talking about. Everything's staged here. Let's say that first. But when you are in that kind of situation and you're freezing and you're cold and you're in a panic, I mean, he tried to get onto the thing first, but it flipped over on them, and he was just more worried about her than saving himself.
That's when he's like, Rose, hold it down. Jesus.
Don't let go, Rose.
Help me
This is
out,
what Tyler.
Rose.
You came back from me, now you're gonna let me die? Come on.
Imagine if they would have given him a
Climb onto
down
the
roll.
road side so it doesn't flip.
But how dramatic and how, I mean, that would not have made the movie, you know, you got to have the
Yeah, exactly.
dramatic of them
See,
dying.
here's what's gonna happen. If the Titanic 2 sinks and they make a film 1, it's gonna be like the girl on the door, and the guy will be like, "Equal rights, equal fight."
I heard on Titanic 2 they're making all the doors extra wide.
An extra floaty.
You guys see what Bob just said?
Enough lifeboats, but they'll make all the doors extra
they're,
wide.
they're installing thin doors, and the guy was like, "This doesn't seem like a good idea."
Rose was first class, and there was no way she was letting Jack share a door with him. I bet the sex wasn't good to be left for dead like that.
So, Caitlin, how do you think you're going to do on a quiz?
Take care of your women.
Oh,
I mean,
Well, probably better than you, but yeah, I'll do. I probably
Boom.
She's
Now you
always
have to
last.
take it.
I can't take it. I made it.
You don't remember anything.
I don't remember the answers. So,
You have to take it.
my quiz. So,
But I never get these things right. The only reason I did well last night in your Disney quiz was because I muted y'all. Because every time if I get up to like 3rd place, they're gonna say, "What's Caitlin doing up there?" And it throws me off, and I miss the next
we
2.
always say, "What's Caitlin
So-
doing up there?"
Every single time.
How did Caitlin get second?
she can't do it
hasn't watched this
pressure
one.
of being called out.
she
How does
gets
Caitlin know this?
the first, second, or 3rd place in every trivia quiz that we do,
Pretty much.
and yet
She
she's the one who's
claims
never
she's
seen
never
anything.
it.
It's ridiculous.
You're just your prediction.
I think all this is a scam. I think she's hashtag seen everything.
No, I haven't.
Lies.
You've seen my movie collection. I posted it on Instagram.
You could have handpicked that.
Yeah.
You
No,
studied.
they're all still right there.
Hey, yeah, Caitlin, look, this is my whole Funko collection right here. Just one Master Splinter.
Oh.
Dark women, children, first time a child that heart or dressed like a woman, but I will be on that boat.
Well, I told Tyler to bring his wig. Would they let you on?
Little Sweet getting on that boat.
Oh, we can't, huh?
Can't what?
Share the screen?
Why not?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll probably fill this quiz.
Well,
Let
that
me see
doesn't
if we
stop
can
me.
get into it.
I guess I'll play.
Oh yeah, time lock.
Yeah.
Your phone going off reminded me.
Oh, I saw that on Instagram. That's hilarious.
Yeah, Spectre got a new toy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I was looking into getting one, and I was like, let him try that one, see how it works, and I might get the same one.
You're using him as your guinea pig.
Yeah.
Well, that's smart.
I would get one if I had the space for it. But
I'll
Yeah.
make the space.
We'd have
They're
to
not
put
that big.
It didn't really take up that much space.
No,
We'd have to
because
put it in the garage.
It's only like 18 inches by 12 inches base.
yeah, I should send you guys a picture of my art room, and you can judge for yourself if I have room for one.
Well, that's when you just like stack it on top of stuff.
Again, I should give you my art, send you a pic of my art room, and let you judge for yourself.
tie bigger door. Come on, Eric, get in here. You know all the useless knowledge.
Hey, Eric.
Useless knowledge. Poor Eric.
That's true. The man has a wealth of knowledge, but most of it is like this trivia stuff that is just like he knocks everybody's socks off. I mean, and he's just like full of it. I still don't know how I beat him in Jeopardy.
I think you were cheating.
Hey, handsome.
Yeah, that's exactly what was happening.
I think Mama J should join, and if Caitlin beats her, Mama J has to go watch the movie.
Can you just control your buttons?
Button boy.
Why don't you take it?
Because I wasn't called out by Caitlin.
Yeah, and if Spectre gets last place, then he has to watch the movie.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
you
fine.
you were officially added
That's
into the
wrong.
movie club chat room, so you have to be involved now. You have to watch them
Okay.
now.
I probably wouldn't do too
He
bad.
said he's going to take it.
Think to not sink.
The ship sunk for half the freaking movie.
Oh,
And honestly, that surprised me. I honestly didn't think they would actually drag it out that much. I'm glad they did, honestly. But that part surprised me. And
Okay,
so
who
did-
named themselves the code of the game? 5340883.
Somebody who knows they're gonna.
All right, guys, we're going to start it. Are you ready? Oh, well, he started it. So I hope you're ready.
Get ready.
Never mind,
I
we
wasn't
started.
ready.
I was like, oh.
Oh well.
Oh shoot.
Well, she missed the first one.
Can I say I thought his name was John through most of the movie as well?
Oh, number one. I'm beating you, Caitlin.
I don't care.
Oh, yeah, that was wrong.
Oh my gosh, I keep getting everything wrong.
Oh, really? I'm epically doing bad.
Same. I didn't get one correct.
I just missed my first.
Oh, sweet Jesus. That's a highlight question.
It was like a whole pilot quiz.
Oh my god. Oh, I got it right though.
I'm doing terribly.
Ooh, this must have been a tough quiz.
Yeah, I'm epically. I've gotten one right.
I know all the answers.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
You looked at the answers.
That's how I knew them.
I think I've gotten about half right so far.
Well, Sharia's
Cherie's in first
slaughtering
place,
the
Damn.
quiz.
which means I'm gonna fail this one.
I don't think that's going to happen. Can you sit still?
I'm getting some lucky guesses in here.
Oh, darn it, I got
I
one
don't
wrong.
remember these people's names.
So much to read.
It took me 11 questions, but I got one wrong.
It took me 4 questions and I got one wrong, so quit complaining.
Who the heck is Will?
Who the heck is Tommy?
I think I know who Tommy is, but who's
I know.
Will?
He's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, duh.
I'm just gonna guess. Darn it.
Oh,
Oh, all right. I know who Will is.
Half of these names I don't remember.
Because they only say them for like a second.
Yeah.
If you had seen this movie a billion times, you'd have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I knew that. Damn it. At least redeem myself at the end a little bit. I really need to get rid of this Korean food because I keep eating it.
yes, Eric. I only missed the question that she had the wrong answer marked on.
No, I got 3 wrong.
I did terrible.
Did you?
I got 11 wrong.
Maybe you should.
I
watch
got
it.
6 wrong. I got 6 wrong, so I did better than Tylot.
But I
I
did
got
unlock.
most of them. I
Hey,
got
I
most of
unlocked
them.
the Dogsville theme. I don't know what that means, but I unlocked the Dogsville theme.
I got 9 wrong.
You got 9 wrong.
I'll get a one.
There was only 8 questions. No, I'm kidding.
No, there was 16.
Which is just kind of cruel. We only do 11.
Normally I do 20.
Yeah, this is mild.
I always
Normally
mess
on
up towards
Tuesday
the
nights,
end.
I do 20.
I start off really good, and then towards the end, I just boom.
Well, if it's something that I know, I usually do pretty good. Hence Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But
Now, mind you, Spectre's never seen this movie, and he's in 5th.
well, I've also proven that you can be a good
4th.
guesser.
That's true.
I was
Are
thinking you were
gonna
gonna
take
ask,
Randy out?
when did it
Oh,
sink?
word.
What time did it sink? Those types of questions, not how did
Third place,
Tommy
never
die?
seen the
Who the
movie
heck?
one.
I don't even remember who Tommy was. Who was Tommy?
So, Caitlin,
I don't know,
you
but I'm looking it up.
only came in 5th.
I
Hey,
couldn't
as long,
remember
if I make
people's
top 10,
names.
I'm good.
Who knew?
If you make top 10.
The guy who gets shot. Now I know.
Who's the dude that got shot? The guy in the life vest? Oh,
Yes.
seriously?
Who knew? I didn't know his name.
Yeah.
So he's got a few more people we're waiting to finish.
I remembered.
Make it wait.
I heard it too.
I remembered Andrew's name just because he's also in DC Legends of Tomorrow, and I recognized him. So he was like one of my favorite characters. There.
Word
Victor
association.
Garber.
As soon as I
Neither
recognized him,
move.
I'm like,
Anybody want to claim my heart would go on, or 534 or room code?
Anyone want to claim the room code?
See if anybody said anything.
Not really. It was not really important.
no.
All he came in for was to follow Jack to try and get out and then be shot.
All right, so we're just waiting on 2 people.
You know, going back to the movie for a very quick second, I will say they also showed a very good dynamic between the upper and lower class of people about how, you know, both how they were treated and also how each class thought, you know, stereotypically, of course.
Yeah.
Most importantly, who was important to save, and that was
Yes.
the first class passengers first.
But also like who wanted to be saved, because there was one rich woman that they were putting on the boat. She's like, no, I gotta go back to my room for something.
Yeah.
I gotta go back to my room for my bags. And meanwhile, the lower class people are fighting literally for their lives to get out and get onto a boat, and they're not letting them.
The one lady that went back and went back into her room with her husband were the Strausses, and they're actually the ones who started the Macy's department stores in New York. And then where I live in Michigan, it's about a 6-hour drive up to Mackinac, and John Jacob Astor actually had a house on Mackinac Island. So every time we go up there, I always think about Titanic. One, because we go out for Somewhere in Time weekend, so you know it's set in approximately the same time period. People wearing the same dresses and everything, and then you pass John Jacob Astor's house on the island.
So Cherie got first place. I'm not
You
sure.
go, girl.
Heather Overmeyer, I think it said. Yeah,
That's
Overmeyer.
electric.
Yeah.
And okay, and then McLate, I'm sure, is the McDorks. And then Spectre got fourth. Brandy
Caitlin
fifth.
was below top
Brandy,
5.
Caitlin, you didn't make top 5, so you have to rewatch the movie.
Yep.
No.
And you have to take a new quiz.
At this point.
I'll make you
Okay,
a brand
you know what?
new quiz, Caitlin.
I'll get on StreamYard and I'll give you the link and we can both watch it.
No, you know what I think was a better punishment for Caitlin not making top 5?
What?
She needs to watch a better punishment for you not making top 5 than rewatching the movie. You have to watch 2 movies this next month.
Ooh, that's a good one. I think that should be the rule going forward.
That's a better punishment.
You're
Yeah,
the
if
one.
you don't make top 5, then you have to watch 2 movies the following month.
Only you though.
The one who said we only need 1 month though. One live
I
stream.
don't
But
know.
it's only one a
You
month
need
if
to
you're
watch
really
2.
truly scoring good on the quiz. If you're scoring not in the top 5, you should have to watch 2 movies. And listen, if you score in below the top 5 in both of those movies, then you've got to watch 4 movies.
Oh my god!
Oh wow! Oh, falling on top of you.
You know, like they told 2 friends and they told 2 friends. No, it's going to be 2 movies. Where'd she go?
We'll never see Caitlin.
Oh, she's
So-
gone.
I'm
She
jumping
ran
ship.
away.
Everyone,
I don't
be
know,
sure
I
to
hashtag
get
don't
your
say that.
favorite
Caitlin.
movie month where we have to do 128 different quizzes.
Hey, nerdy
I feel like your
Aquafest.
other movie though should be like a Disney movie.
I think it would give you motivation to watch these movies and do some studying.
Yeah.
And not wait till like 3 days beforehand and not
You
really
need to
pay
write down
attention.
every random person's name because you have no idea what's going to be in these quizzes.
True story. I do believe she said she was either playing on her phone or on her computer while watching this movie.
Of course I
Ooh.
was.
Isn't
There
that
you
how
go.
everybody watches movies?
That's how Cherie watches every movie.
I thought that's how everybody watches movies.
I did too.
Not me. I turn
I
everything
kept
off.
telling my
That is a
husband he's
lie.
wrong. I kept telling my husband, "You're wrong. Everybody does this."
Oh, we all do it. And the worst part is when
Hey,
you're
Brett.
watching a movie and all of a sudden something on your phone gets more interesting and you're watching that and then you're like, damn, what happened in the movie? And you got to rewind it.
I was
That-
not only
That
was
was
I on
me
my
watching what's her name? Oh my gosh, Lass's video for the
For the
swap.
swap. It was an hour long.
I had to watch her video like 3 times.
It was like 50 something minutes. So you're like,
An
I
hour
thought
long.
for sure Ross was going to sweep her under the carpet, but no, she even beat Ross.
phone.
Yeah.
I watched it all.
Oh
No.
my god.
But not only was I on my phone, I was reading fan fiction while watching Titanic.
So it really didn't have your attention.
So if
Maybe you should watch it again.
if Titanic was a fan fiction, would you have then paid attention to it?
I looked up fan fiction and I didn't like any of it.
I can't imagine any of that would be good fan fiction.
You didn't pay attention to the movie, but then you looked up fan fiction for the movie.
That was my way of studying.
Better than the movie most of the time.
Your priorities are really crossed around.
I understand you, Caitlin.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
totally
learned in our
honest.
household that unless we get about 35 minutes into a movie, not to get invested in it because Lisa will be like 5 minutes in, 7 minutes in, and she'll be like, click, and she goes to something else. She's like, yeah, I was bored with that.
I do that too.
Isn't it technically a fan fiction? It is actually technically a fan fiction.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
I'm really bad at starting something and sitting and going, okay, I'm not in the mood. Click, and then moving on to something else.
Yep.
That's what Lisa does.
I usually
Yeah,
don't
but
do
I'm-
that. I usually stick it through, but
I binge
don't
watch.
pay
I can
attention.
binge watch a show
I'm
like
a binge
that.
watcher.
You
Yeah.
know what I regret doing that with though? Tiger King because the first
Oh.
episode I didn't pay attention at all, and then at the end of it, it hooked me, so I watched the rest of it. But I have no idea what happened the first.
The first
like,
episode,
45
Shree's
minutes.
like, "This is stupid. I don't want to watch this." And then
Well, it took about 3 episodes
she
before it
was
really
like,
got
But
juicy.
you know, I've had that happen to me where you'll binge watch something and then you go back and you watch it again. You're like, I don't remember this part, you know, because it all just looped together.
"Clara, you should watch The Nevers if you haven't watched it already.
That's good.
What is it?
The Nevers on HBO.
Oh, okay.
It's super good.
It's really good.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna watch it because I finished. Well, there's one episode left for Mayor, so
yeah,
on Sunday, and that's it.
We should watch it. It's great.
we
I
both
shall
really
start
like
it right after this live.
If I like it, it must be good. I like nothing.
That's true.
I would watch Bobbert's movie.
What's Bobbert's movie title?
Bobby's his movie starts like this. So I got a box.
A long time ago.
No, usually he gets a box and he makes a video right away. It was
Yeah.
like, so I just got a box.
No, yeah, Robert's probably got.
He said lightsabers.
Robert's probably got more videos on his channel than I do.
The Nevers will change your life. What is the Nevers about?
I don't know if it
Little
will
bit.
change my life, but it's really good.
You'll
It
never
wasn't
know.
life changing, but it was good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It's about Victorian England, and like something happens that gives a lot of people like abilities, like special abilities, and then the whole show is basically about like they're kind of segregated. Everybody like shuns them because they think they're evil, or because in Victorian times
They're witches.
they thought they were like witches. You know,
Talk
Like
about
X-Men?
X-Men.
it does
That's
sound.
what he said when we first
When I
started
first started
watching.
watching, I was like, "This is like Victorian England X-Men." I was like, "This is what
Is
this
it Marvel
like.
licensed?
See, I might like that.
But what I liked was there was some stuff that happened that like you don't really see like ever. Like we watch a lot of TV,
Yeah,
but it was still stuff that I haven't seen.
yeah.
So it was interesting. It wasn't the same kind of formula, the same stuff you see in every freaking
So-
show we watch.
So better than Sesame Street.
Oh my god. Yeah. They got all the way to like 3,000.
Nothing is better than Sesame Street. All right.
I wasn't trying to flip my hair. I was scratching my head.
They taught me my ABCs and my 1, 2, 3s.
That's last month, right?
How can you hate Elmo?
Okay, now I won't stand up for Elmo, but everything else.
Hello, boys and girls.
Please don't act like you don't tickle Elmo.
One of my favorite videos is somebody took a Tickle Me Elmo, lit it on fire, and
Yes.
starts laughing as it's on fire.
That's
Wow.
nightmare fuel, and it's awesome.
That's as bad as Fox saying about the turtles last night.
Thought I was
Oh,
wearing a
that was
Pepsi hat.
awful.
Don't wear a Super Mario
No,
hat.
the Elmo thing is funny.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
What Bob said about the turtles last night was awful.
Oh,
Yes.
no. Fox thought this was a Pokeball.
It's not.
No, it's Mario.
Kind of a Pokeball.
It does look
It's
like a
a
Pokeball.
Mario.
That
It's
does not
Mario.
look like a
Mario.
Pokeball.
It's a
It
Mario.
does. From afar, it kind of looks like a Pokeball. Or the Pepsi symbol. I can see
The
that.
big
too.
dorks thought you were wearing a Pepsi hat.
There's no Pepsi products in this house.
No, there's no Pepsi in this.
I'll just own
It's
you.
Dr. Pepper. I can't even say Pepsi on my channel.
Okay, for comparison, this is a Pokeball, people.
It's the same freaking thing almost.
No,
It,
it's
it looks a little like it.
It's super close. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, he likes Dr. Pepper, and we'll buy Pepsi, but there's no Coke products allowed in my house.
I'll drink
So-
Coke. Well, I won't drink anything if the only option is Pepsi.
Actually, I'll drink Pepsi before Coke, but I tried blue Pepsi this last week. I don't know if y'all have had that yet. It's like
No.
it's
Crystal
like a
Pepsi is
berry
good.
Pepsi. It's actually super good.
Oh, I may have to give that a try.
What are you?
I'm
I had a
I
frozen
drink,
Coke
uh,
today.
I apologize, Dr. Pepper.
That's it. Dr. Pepper all the way.
Okay, we'll do Dr. Pepper and we'll do Pepsi, but
Dr. Pepper
Coke's not
cream
allowed in my house.
soda.
Yes. Dr. Pepper.
Exactly, McDorks.
Coke, like most things from Georgia, I just don't have an appreciation for.
It's From Georgia?
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll
He's
drink
good.
either one of them.
I'll
I don't
drink
care.
Sunfist too, though.
But I was
like
really trying to make a jab at somebody in the
I
chat.
got what you were doing. I just didn't know it was from Georgia. My family's from Georgia.
That's
Eric,
true.
you know
Oh,
what?
that's true.
That is the best. I've
Hey,
had
too
that.
much, darling.
Never mind.
I have
That
too.
is
It's
a-
actually not as bad
Pepsi
as
and
you would
milk.
think.
That's like a Laverne and Shirley thing.
But it's good. And you know what's good too? Pepsi or Coke with condensed milk.
Really?
Just
Oh.
about, not
I
too
don't know. I
much.
watched
but it's
Laverne
sweet.
do it on Laverne and
Oh,
Shirley.
that is awesome. You bat it up and it's like a foam. And, it's amazing.
Well, you can't hate on Georgia either, Robert. That's
Jesus.
for where my nanny's from and my
Jesus,
mother.
Robert, this chat is for children. What's wrong with you?
Doing the finger.
Yeah, Robert. What?
What's Malta?
Yes, Malta McDorks. That's even better.
Oh, Malta.
Malta.
What is it?
It's a very sweet.
Island.
It's a very very sweet. And it looks like black
Okay.
beer.
Right?
And it's very good. I don't know how to describe what's in it though. I have no idea. I can go get one, but
It's the yellow like chocolate thing, isn't it?
But
it looks like what's that? Guinness. When you pour it, it looks just like a Guinness. I mean, you can make believe you're
Oh.
drinking Guinness,
Okay.
but it's very sweet.
yeah, Malta is a country in Europe.
No,
Not an island.
Yeah.
but
No, it's
when we
Europe.
were kids, I mean, I don't know about McDorks, but they used to do something called a ponche, and they used to put an egg in it and stir a raw egg, mind you, and stir it up and give it to us. And since the Malta was so sweet, it was supposedly good for us because it gave us like vitamins and stuff.
Hey, Marissa.
Yeah,
Different
see, I know it's a
subject.
country.
Different subject. I didn't notice it till Brittany said something. Brandy, why are you wearing a Christmas shirt?
Because it was clean and it wasn't wrinkly, and I was dressed up today at work, so I just threw a t-shirt on.
She's being nice to me because I opened a Christmas card on my channel today.
Okay.
You might be
Stop
smarter
this.
than we are.
Well, that's not your fault, Juliana.
It was on the top of the
Next
file there.
You have to post
You know
a video
what?
at least every couple of weeks.
You're right.
Caught up with this.
In honor of Caitlin, next year, instead of doing a regular swap, we're going to do Christmas swap in July.
Nice.
We had that
I
Superman
would be
shirt in
down
our
for
house
that.
for a while.
Well, you know that in Cuba they celebrate Christmas in July because Castro changed Christmas date to July. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's July 25th, but he did change Christmas.
I wonder why.
That's
That's probably where it came from.
Because he could. I mean, I don't know why else.
Yeah, right. Because he wanted to.
I mean, if I could
Christian,
just
you know
do
the
it, I'd
answer
make
to
Christmas
that
on my
one?
birthday.
you don't want Christmas on your birthday.
That's true.
Take it from the Christmas babies.
Yeah.
It sucks.
That's true.
One of my friend's daughters was born on Christmas Day, and she gets robbed every year.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Shree's birthday's May
Christmas
15th.
Day
That's a
They
rough
become
one.
what is
and
being born
February
right now.
29th.
Not May 15th, December
birthday's
15th.
May-
Thank you, Nerdy Aquafrost. It's
Oh,
always
no.
the right time of year for Superman. Thank you.
Wearing a Christmas suit.
When you cuddle that pillow tonight, will you think of Brandy?
It stays in the living room.
Caitlin, do you think of me?
No, not really, to be honest with you.
You will now.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm just
now
gonna say,
every time I
I'm gonna
see
say,
that
make
damn
you a T-shirt with my photo on it, and it's just gonna say oblivious.
pillow. That I would keep.
I know you would.
Oh. My birthday is on Father's Day, so I get robbed.
it's
That
okay.
is
Mine
wrong.
was
My
the hottest
son's
day of the
birthday is
year.
on Mother's Day
That
every
is-
couple of years.
That is
so-
harsh.
So it's like, yeah, I want to go to Six Flags for my birthday. It's too dang hot. It's 150 degrees out there.
Yeah, that was the problem with him. He's like, oh, no, you're not going to Six Flags, Disneyland. I'm not taking you in the heat.
Well, that was my problem. It was always so cold in December. The only time I ever had a birthday party, it was put off till March.
Okay,
I'm
so
not joking.
It was lifted. They celebrate Christmas now in December. It was not. It was illegal to celebrate Christmas from 1969 to 1998.
Huh.
They couldn't celebrate it at all.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yep, until John Paul II visited the island. That was when it, Christmas was
Can
officially
you
banned.
imagine those kids who were like 7 or 8 and got their first Christmas and they're like, oh, wait, I've been missing this?
That's terrible. Hey, what can you do? At least they have it now. At least they have it. Mine is in Mother's Day every few years.
And now I share
And
it
then
with
here in
my
America,
mom.
we have the neighborhood committee people that's like, take those Christmas lights down. They're tacky.
I hate the homeowners associations.
We don't have that.
one.
If we had that, they'd make me mow my yard.
Actually, it might do us some good to have one.
See, I'm the kind of listen, every year they would put up Christmas lights. They go through all this trouble to put them up. Then they take them back down, right? Because one of my best friends lived right next to us. And every year they'd put the lights up over all 3 places. Then they'd take them down. And I'm like, just leave them up. And they're like, no, you can't leave them up. That's tacky. I said, look, I'm exercising my redneck rights. And I want to leave my Christmas lights up.
My
Period.
mother leaves them up all year
Redneck
round,
rights.
and she
I
uses
had a
them all
neighbor
year
that did
round.
I don't know. Redneck in California just does not seem to go. Like redneck in Michigan.
Rednecks
That
are in every
goes.
state. Rednecks are in every state, in every country.
It's not a state thing, it's a lifestyle.
I was born and raised in California, but I use words like reckon, I'm fixin', you oughta, all these words like that. And you know what? I'm not insulted when someone yells out their window at me, redneck.
How often does that happen?
People do that
Well,
thing?
usually when you flip them off or you tell them something. They yell out the window, you redneck.
Good God.
How often are you flipping off people on the highway?
I just have a little bit of road rage.
Just
A little bit.
If you mow your
really
lawn and
just-
find a
listen.
car, you might be a redneck.
Listen, I have just a little bit of road rage even when I'm not driving.
That sounds like
Hold
my
on.
mother.
So she has such bad road rage that when I was driving, I was turning, and in the midst of my turn, somebody cut me off. She reached through my arms as I was turning and honked my horn and proceeded to yell at them. She has a little bit of road rage
And you know what
right
he
now
did
when
after
she's
that?
not driving. She has a little
Listen,
bit of road rage.
Then he went and he bought this stupid little boop boop horn and he stuck it on his dash and he said, going forward, I'm only allowed to touch that horn, not the one on the wheel while he's driving.
Now, who turns to the child in this relationship?
Listen, like I said, I just have a little bit of road rage.
Well,
Just a
that's
little
because
bit.
she's in California, not in Texas.
Yeah,
We don't honk at strangers
no.
in Texas.
Everybody's,
You're lucky you
everybody's
still
carrying a
let me
gun in Texas.
There was-
I don't want to piss people off.
You never
That's
know.
what I should do. Yeah, after I give them, then flick them and be like, "Go sub to my channel."
Sorry, I cut you off. Sub me on YouTube. We'll talk.
They'll type in Mama J and be like, oh, this one does marijuana. That's got to be her.
Yeah, because when you type in Mama J, that's what you get. You get the one that does marijuana first. Because she has like way more subs than I do, so she comes up first.
If I make somebody mad, I just throw them a King Bob sticker.
There's my information.
I wrote the address on the back.
I even put either that or a popular opinion card.
Hey, you know what? I got Sassy's card here. Maybe I should put it in my wallet for that.
You never know when you're going to need it. You meet somebody at Walmart and trying to leave real quick. They're good to have.
Listen, everybody who sends me extra stickers, that's what I do. When I piss someone off, I just stick it right inside their windshield and keep walking.
Is that why I got a call from California today?
Probably.
I got a robocall from them today.
No, I get them all the time.
If you live in California, you'll have
See?
road rage. There's no getting around it.
It's because Listen, this child right here can't open his mouth. We went to Bands for Arms the other day, and we took 2 vehicles because we were selling stuff because we worked. We actually had a station, and on our way home, he left a little bit before me. Well, I caught up to him, and I'm watching him because I'm hoping he sees me in my big red Mustang so he can let me over because there's so much traffic. But he's not paying attention. He's too busy trying to ride the shoulder and keep the truck that's trying to ride along the shoulder from passing him. So you're watching him do this while this truck is trying to, and all I'm thinking is, just let him go. Who cares? And he's like blocking him, but so I missed my off ramp watching him act like a fool, and I had to go down and get off the other one.
You wait in line with everybody else. I'm taking the same exit as you. Stay in your lane.
I agree with Spectre. That drives me crazy when people do that.
Yeah, I'm not the
I agree with Mama J.
I
I let him go.
Like, I hate
I
those
don't have
people.
road rage. I'm telling him that he's breaking the
Listen.
law.
At least I'm not driving over the bridge yelling at people, just jump. You're holding up traffic.
I mean, I'm not wrong. Jump or go home, people. What are we
And
waiting
soon, when
Jump
we-
or go home. You're holding me up.
when she said that on Happy Hour, 2 days later or so, she sends me a message with a news headline of someone being on that bridge. And I'm like, well, you just jinxed yourself. That's
2
what
days. 2 days later,
the
somebody
check.
jumped off that bridge. 2 days later, after she said that,
They didn't watch my live.
it happens. It happens so much that it's like whatever now. Like if it was occasionally, I'd be like, oh, that's sad. But it's like every 3 weeks.
It's not a chalk outline anymore. They've actually just spray painted it and just
There
don't
goes-
fall within there.
There goes another one.
There was
With
so
a
many.
target down there.
Yeah,
There was
just
so
have a
many.
target. Just jump there.
There were so many people jumping off the George Washington Bridge that it would used to be beautiful. It just used to be like a mural, and you can look out. Now they put netting all the way. They enclose the whole thing so nobody can jump. That's how many people were jumping on a weekly basis from that bridge.
The worst one was the guy that went up to the top of the bridge and just shot himself.
Oh dear.
And then and then traffic was stopped the whole day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad. I mean, honestly, seriously, it's sad that people like take it to the, like feel that they have no other option. I mean,
And I get it. It is really sad, but I'm kind of with Cherie on the point of, I'm really sorry that your life sucks, but please don't inconvenience me.
It's the only way in and out of town.
Yeah.
There's only one road.
Yeah.
It's the bridge.
To get over, I mean, my
That's
PO
it.
box, my PO box is in Bridge City, Texas, and it's named that because the only way out of Bridge City is on the bridge.
So
Like,
when you're
that's
on
it.
the bridge, hold up traffic for the entire day, you really screw up a lot of people's
Yeah.
everything. That's my complaint. I don't want them to jump. I want them to go home.
Exactly.
Let's
There you
be
go.
clear about it. I don't want you to do, but if you're gonna do it, just get out the way.
We'd rather they
Yeah.
We'd rather they go
Giving
home.
you the option. She's like, either jump or go home. I mean,
I
I'm
don't
not
care which
telling you
one.
not to
I
jump.
prefer you not to jump, but
Yeah,
Thank you all for listening to this PSA sponsored by the Homespun Queen.
go home, people. Go home.
Your family loves you. Go home.
We went from sinking ships to jumping off bridges. Go figure.
We're keeping a
Same
theme.
wheelhouse.
We're keeping a theme.
I mean, there was a question about suicide in that quiz.
That is
thank you, McDorks. On a brighter note, Rose lived a happy life.
So did Jack.
Well, was she happy though? Because
millionaire.
she missed Jack her whole life, and then she went back and threw that whatever jewelry or gem
Yeah,
or whatever.
because she decided to live her life instead of being stuck in a marriage that she didn't want to be in, and she did things like fly planes and she rode a horse that wasn't side saddle, and she did a bunch of amazing things in all those pictures.
You can kind of see that because on the ship she brought like Picasso and Monet paintings, but in the modern day world she carried around actual photographs of her life. So she was kind of like daydreaming through other artists, the paintings before, and now she was remembering the good
Actually
parts of her
lived
life.
after he taught her how to live.
Wow, read,
Taught her how to
way
be.
to read into that.
Yeah, that went deep, Caitlin.
You just went deep there.
How did you do
Yeah.
so bad on the quiz?
The names.
I told you what my degree was in.
At least she watched it.
That's also true.
I hit higher than you on the quiz, Brandy.
Yeah, but you've had the quiz all day, so we're not saying much. At least she watched it.
Looking at you.
Yeah, I got higher than her on the quiz, so I don't know why she's looking at me.
I feel like it doesn't really count if you got high on the quiz, to be honest with you.
Exactly.
He didn't see the quiz. I made it.
No,
He
but
didn't see
he
it,
was there. It's osmosis.
Oh, no.
Hashtag at least
No.
she watched it.
Osmosis. Family osmosis.
That's it.
He's just a really good guesser.
I make the quiz at 5 a.m. Trust me, he doesn't even know what 5 a.m. looks like.
Does
He
an
is,
AM?
he is a good guesser because I didn't remember the names of the people. I was like, who? Then I realized who Cal was. I was like, wait a minute, that was that.
I remembered Cal.
Well, I mean, some of the names they say a lot, but like Will, I think they say Will's name like twice.
I remember Jack, Rose, and Molly Brown. That's all I remember.
Oh, yes.
I
Did you
remember-
know there's a
I know
musical
Jack, Rose,
with
and the
Molly? It's
Titanic.
amazing.
Yeah, the unsinkable Molly Brown.
That's what you should watch next, Caitlin. That's your
What?
punishment movie.
There's a musical with Molly Brown.
That's actually a good movie, yeah.
It is. I love it.
You've
Because-
seen that, but not the actual Titanic movie.
Yeah.
Make dinner watch Waterworld.
I
Actually,
think
I think I have the DVD somewhere.
we've hit our quota for musicals for the next 6 months, so
No.
How do you not like musicals?
Right?
I mean, I don't
like
mind
musicals.
musicals.
Well,
Honestly.
we already have next month's movie picked
That's
out.
what I was about to say. A good segue into next month's movie.
Well, I'm just saying, as like her secondary movie, we can still
Yeah,
watch
you do
her
have to watch
movie.
too, Caitlin.
Her punishment movie should be the Unsinkable Molly Brown.
We can't even keep track of one movie during these streams. How the heck are we going to talk about two at once?
True
Well,
story.
maybe if we had two, we'd be more focused.
That's true because we'd have something to bounce between.
Yeah, there you go.
Just like one and then like nothing to bounce off of.
No, because this entire group is like movie, squirrel.
Exactly. But if the squirrel was another movie,
What
we
was
could
that?
just go back
I
and
don't
forth.
know.
I know we don't focus.
We've already had that joke, Jay Lee, but thank you for adding to it again.
We do not focus very well on what we're supposed to do.
Spectre claimed it already, Jay Lee.
I'm
We
on
made
the
it
screen and
through.
I wasn't even focusing. I just cleaned my whole desk. While we're
But
talking.
every
I'm like,
everyone just stay nice and still for a second so Jay Lee can get the snapshots for later on in IG. And just make him happy, and then
For who?
for Jay Lee,
For
so
Jay Lee?
he can do the other stuff. Okay, there you go. That's enough
There
of
you
me,
go,
Jay
Jay
Lee.
Lee.
You got him.
You already started,
That's your 3-second pose.
and you were the first one, Caitlin.
Probably.
Sounds like we have a volunteer.
He's having a lot of fun with that app.
Yes, he is.
I like that app too. I used it for Robert the other day.
Yes, he did. And then my
That
phone
was
just, like,
funny.
went off, and you know, it's
He
supposed
said,
to be
"Oh well,"
muted.
and already did.
Of course he did.
So, what do you guys got coming up, Mama J and Spectre?
Regular videos. We're working on the swaps. The signups for the swap end on the 31st. If anybody is interested, you need to reach out to myself, Caitlin, Sassy, or Jenny at the Roo Crew. On the 31st, we're closing signups. Other than that, nothing. What do you have on your channel?
There's still going to be more 3D printing hot tub gaming streams.
Hot tub, as in like you're in the hot tub while you're 3D printing game.
That's
There's
a
lot
challenge.
going on.
3D printing hot tub gaming streams.
Don't drop
They
this
say
in
you
the
don't
water.
understand until you see it, and I didn't understand until I seen it.
Geeky.
So,
what's on your channel?
Other than that, that's probably it. Vicky, what do you got coming up on your channel?
Well, I just dropped another video today.
Which was
Wait, what?
The Christmas card video?
Yes. Kind of funny. Watch until the end. So the idea is to drop a video on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Doing the lives on just a hangout live for now on Fridays. We have the live on Mondays. This Monday is on my channel. And that's pretty much it.
Gigi, you should have saved the Christmas one for July.
Yeah, that's,
I mean, you were so close to it. You should have just held on to it.
So, Brandy, what do you got coming up?
Christmas in July is my thing.
Not a card.
Next Tuesday, I have Wendell coming on. I've got a set of the TLC Pops, and he actually does competition barbecue. So I asked him for pictures of his rig. I don't think he's actually going to cook barbecue, although I did request it, which would be nice. But I highly doubt it'll still be warm by the time it gets here from Atlanta. And my dad is doing ribs and burnt ends, so I'll have video of that, so you guys can actually see what competition barbecue rigs look like.
Oh, that'll be.
So that's going to be fun. And then we have the paint and pour coming up. The cocktails and acrylic paints. Mama Jace looking forward to it.
Crackheads. That's what it's called. Paint and pour crackheads.
It's gonna be fun. So it's
Crackheads are always fun.
Yeah, well, Mary and Tracy are going to be on there, and we all know that we can never, know what's going to come out of Mary's mouth. And
you just had to say Tracy and Mary, and I'd be there.
Yeah, and then I convinced Allie to come on. She's not going to be on camera, but the painting will be. So Allie's coming on. Marissa from Pop Vids HQ is going to be on. And Angie from Roscoe Pops is going to be on that as well. So
you're literally just doing pour painting?
Well, we're doing
we got this big, huge piece of loose, flappy canvas that's all folded up that we got to find somewhere to lay it out. And I'm old and blind, and it has little tiny numbers on it. I'm going to need to go get a magnifying glass before we start.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
She's whining, and she agreed to it. In fact, she and I are the ones who concocted the whole idea.
Okay, but I didn't know that. When it came in the mail, I just looked at it and went, what am I supposed to do with this?
What if she doesn't want to do, I'll do it.
This is what's going to happen. She's going to go, paint, I'm done.
Yep.
It'll be like Clara with the eggs. I put a sticker on it. There's my egg. I'm done.
That's it.
All right, so Clara, what do you have coming up on your channel?
Just my normal video on Friday and my Friday night live at 9:00, and then my Saturday at 5. No more Sunday.
Oh, cool.
They agreed.
They're like, yay, Sunday's off. Sunday's off.
Yeah, I know, Pop Vids. I know. All right, Caitlin, what do you got coming up?
Some videos coming out on Thursday. Don't ask me what. And then Sunday I'll probably go live again sometime in the afternoon. I'm just trying to get my comic books sorted. So I'm going to be going live on Sundays just until I get that done. Which, I looked at it again today. It'll probably take at least 3 more instead of 2 like I was thinking it would. So we'll see about that. And then they'll tell you about happy hour.
Okay. And then Tyler, what do you guys got coming up?
What about happy hour?
That's your show. You talk about it.
Yeah.
You're the co-host.
I don't even know what
the host is
trivia
actually
gonna be
here
right now.
We have a guest this next week.
We do. Nadia is going to be our guest this next week.
Oh,
Nice.
And don't know what the trivia is because I just put it up today. I'm going to give it 24 hours and let that fester. It's either Bob's Burgers or Lost, which Caitlin hasn't seen either
Oh
of.
God!
Haven't we done Lost Who before?
No, we've never done Lost before.
I could have swore we did. Maybe I was wrong.
I would get lost on
Listen, quit hoping. As far as videos go, meh. I don't know. I might have a video up Friday if I feel like doing a thumbnail tonight or tomorrow.
That's how I feel. If I feel like doing I have the videos. I just making the thumbnails and putting them together, and yeah.
I have to edit tonight after we get off of this.
We'll do it. We'll edit. Jeez. One of us has to have a video this week.
I already had a video. I had a video yesterday.
Definitely not. It might not be me. I don't know. We'll see. It's what I feel
It's
like.
up to you. Carry the torch.
I've got lots of boxes. I just.
It's all that overnights. You don't
I have
want to
no-
film when you work
That's
overnight.
what it is. I have no energy.
When
You
I was
have,
working overnights, it was really hard to film.
Yeah.
Suri, when those Hex girls come in, you just send them to me and I will happily unbox them and do a video on them, and I might just keep them.
I won't even know what box they are. I don't even know where you pre-order those stupid things.
They're
Hot Topic, it's an exclusive.
exclusives.
Oh, okay. I'll send you all the Hot Topic boxes, Caitlin.
There you
can
go.
let me know.
All right, can we talk about Funkoween now? Or are we just not doing that?
Yeah, we can talk about Funkoween. You want to talk about Funkoween?
Yeah, I can't pre-order anything.
Why?
I'm trying not to pre-order stuff I see that I like. I'm like, nope, don't need it.
Well, I'm pre-ordering. I
according-
just can't get any of the pre-orders for the exclusives at Hot Topic at all.
Why?
Oh, I
Because they
bought
keep selling-
the only
That
one I
Oh.
wanted
sold
was
out
the
in
Disney
a
Legend,
second.
and I already ordered that.
So they just
But
did
I
a Hot
ordered it
Topic.
somewhere
What do they call that? It's not an Instagram video, but whatever they call that thing that they do for Hot Topic.
Mhm.
They just did a Periscope. They just did it. They said that all of those pre-orders that they've dropped this week has been extremely limited, and that they're going to actually drop the remainder of the pre-orders in the next couple of months. So
Yeah, I
That's
heard
why-
that too.
that's why they've been super hard to get. Like I tried to get like 2 of them, and I missed them both.
But
I
then
tried
they
three.
went and they released Tony the Tiger the other day, and then
Mhm.
they re-dropped it today, and it's been sitting there on the website. I don't even know if it's sold out yet.
Yeah,
One way to
it
find out.
probably hasn't.
They it was like, okay, everybody who thought they got something good, you didn't, because they just dropped 9 billion more.
Hmm
McDorks, I'll send you ribs. He's doing them again this weekend.
Tony the Tiger.
I'm
Your
not
rib
going to
is
guarantee that you should eat it after it gets there, but I'll send you one.
your rib is usually in the side. You have multiples.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
I would hope so.
Dad joke.
It looks
Um,
like it's sold out again.
The soda that dropped
out,
today,
yeah.
the Quaker, that came out of nowhere. Nobody
What
even
is
knew
it?
it was going to be a Quaker soda.
Oh
Did
yeah,
anybody
got
get it?
the funny thing was we were all sitting waiting for a drop, and
I
then
know.
everybody got bored, and we all moved on. And then the next thing I know, they dropped something.
The only person
Clara
I even
all
saw
morning
posted
long in
today.
the chat.
I
I
know.
got
All
it.
morning we
Yeah,
were
yeah,
sitting in the
Christian.
chat waiting,
You could tell I was just sitting. I'm never in the chat, and this today was like,
and everybody's all, "Oh look, they got this. Oh, I got an email for this. Oh look,
Mhm.
there's this." And then we're like, "Okay, we gotta go." As soon as everybody left, they dropped something.
Mhm.
It was like the only person I ever saw post it was Candyman. I never saw
Dad sent me
Diz
the link.
I don't think Disc Pops ever did. No.
Pops or Funko Pop Hunters. Neither one of them even shared the link.
Funko Pop
Well, and I
Hunters
got the
today
email on the Funko shop about 15 minutes after it dropped.
Yeah.
Funko Pop Hunters today, all he did was post bad links. Every time I clicked on one of his links, it was deleted. I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? Why is he doing this?
They
On
work for
top
me.
of that, they've been posting they post too much. They don't need to post the link to every website that has these things. Like Mighty Hobby dropped. Then they're like, stop. We're popping off toys has it. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
Papa Clock
Everybody
dropped.
has it.
He dropped a costume of Super Mario, and I was like, "What?" I ran because I was like,
I've
"What?"
seen that one too. I've seen that
And
one.
I
he
was
did
like,
that.
"Come on, don't post that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Don't do that."
We're our news site. You can't post that kind of stuff.
We
Don't
don't
do
have time
that.
for this crap.
Yeah,
We don't want to see your custom.
seriously.
So
It was
on
too
this,
much. It was too much.
who is this?
That's Dom.
That's probably a new
Was it
character.
And it's a chase.
It's
It's
from
probably a
Space
new
Jam.
character from Space Jam. From the new
Oh,
movie.
is that his son? Maybe.
I guess.
Is that what that
Andrea's
is?
Oh, is that LeBron's son?
Or
Okay.
the
Probably.
LeBron.
When I saw it, I was like, I don't even know who that is.
And that got a chase?
Yeah, there's a chase of LeBron's
And it's
son.
a really lazy
It's
chase.
supposed to
If
be
you
a
look at
son.
it, super lazy chase. La
Like
Llorona,
okay.
though, that was a good chase. La
Llorona.
Llorona, that was a creepy looking pop.
1, 2, 3,
I want these things, but I have
5,
them listed as plushes and not
6,
pops.
7.
What thing?
What things?
These Frightkins. They have 2 pops and 2 plushes, but
Oh,
all 4
I've
of
seen
them,
those. Yeah.
all 4 of them are listed on Hot Topic. It's Hot Topic exclusive as plushes,
somebody
and they all have the price
explain
of a
something
plush,
to me?
which is $2 more than a pop.
Well, they made a
What
mistake
happened to
today.
Scooby
They were
and Shaggy?
That's not Scoop. And I like how it says figure subject to license approval.
Yeah,
Mhm.
what happened to Scoob and Shag?
Yeah,
That's what happens when the apocalypse.
that's what happens when zombies take over.
Oh, this is the one she was looking at.
Isn't that a comic book? Scooby-Doo
Actually,
and
yes, it
Apocalypse?
is.
hi
Yeah.
NYC.
Well, 2 of those do look like plushes. The
Yeah,
bottom
these 2 are
2.
plushes.
Yes, but they've said it's going to be pops and plush.
Hi,
But
Rilla.
all
think
4
the
of them
top
are
2 are
listed as
pop.
plush.
Yeah, the top 2 are pops. It says right there.
They're all listed
Yes.
as plush, and they're all the price of plush.
Yes, on Hot Topics website,
Oh,
and
well,
the
then
plush
they don't
is
know what they're
They
doing.
made a lot
Yeah, I
of
would
mistakes.
get that
Wait,
one.
is that that hasn't been dropped yet, right?
Friday.
Friday at 9 is what they just said, and there's going to be a signed variant.
What is that?
Fluffy.
It's fluffy.
Oh, okay.
And
Julio
we
Iglesias.
have all but one of the comedian pops, so I know that we'll end up grabbing that one too. The only
What's it called?
comedian pop we
It's
don't
on
have
his
is,
on his website.
Jokoi.
I tried to get
Yeah,
that.
that's the only one we didn't grab was the
I
Joy.
could have get
Joy,
enough
I think
more.
it's called.
And I did not get all the DC pops today, actually.
I didn't
I
get
only
any of
got 3.
I didn't get anything today.
Yeah, what'd you
honestly.
skip
I
on?
miss Batman. I guess I'll get him.
I got the Glow Bane. I got Jessica Cruz, Green Lantern, and Jamie Reyes.
Did you get
Blue Beetle.
or Geeky Mama? Did you get the
Dwight soda.
the white soda?
Got 2 of
Yeah,
those.
man. I didn't skip a single soda. I've gotten them all so far.
I got-
NYC Pops.
Mama J, there's also a Jeff Dunham with Walter coming.
Oh, is there? We'll
Yeah.
grab that one then too.
Yeah.
Like I said, we have all of them, but one comedian pop I missed.
Which is that?
And I just the Jokoi.
Joe Coy. Hey, if you don't know who it is, you don't need it.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
I have
who it
watched
is.
him.
I don't know who it is, but
Let
I
me go.
got him in the swap box from the Lua.
Good night,
And
McCoy.
I have no idea who he is. I don't collect it. So if you want it, it's yours.
Oh, yeah, he's a comedian, and I've watched him a few times. We're just trying to keep the complete set, so that's the only reason I would want that one too.
For
You got
now.
You
Don't
got
say it on the live stream, or they're gonna make 40 of them.
Pretty much.
I know that's what I'm afraid of. That's why I said
I said Lady
we want to
Tremaine.
complete,
boom,
but
you
if they
make it.
start dropping like 5,
They know how to make stuff, but they don't know how to answer questions.
that's for sure.
Those
got
freaking
Fine,
lives,
willful
you
thing.
ask like the little questions. We don't know. We can't tell. We don't know. I think we're gonna have a Maleficent dragon glow in the dark. I'm not sure. I'm answering questions in the chat, and they work for Funko, and they don't know the answers.
My
I heard
charger is shot.
I heard them say your name. I was like, oh, they just said Geeky
God.
Yeah.
Jeez, all right, Karen. God.
And then you see that and then they're re-releasing the blueberry soda. So is it a complete different soda?
It's
Well,
a
it's
di-
the same
it's-
color,
the
but it
mold is the
glows.
same, but it glows in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay, because the other one came in regular and metallic. The first
No,
one.
regular and purple.
Yeah.
Was it purple?
Yeah.
purple.
Oh, okay.
But these
We
were
never got
metallic,
to
weren't
taste
they?
it, so
I thought they were metallic. That was the only difference.
No, it's purple.
Yeah, the
one
first one, the common was blue, the chase was purple.
No,
Oh,
no, no.
This
okay.
one is
I'm talking about the
blue.
ones releasing now, the new ones.
In the
The
dark.
the new one is blue, but it glows in the dark. Count Chocula is metallic, and then
Okay.
Fruit
because
Brute
there's
is
no chases, right?
Fruit Brute is flock, no chases, but
Yeah,
it's
no
still a
chases.
limit of 5,000, so it's going to be
Do you think it's
It's going
gonna
to be
be
really hard to get.
Do you think it's gonna be listed on the Funko shop where you have to buy all 3?
no.
No.
I doubt it.
They should.
Are
I
all
mean-
3 Funko Shop exclusives or just the
Yeah.
Fruit Brute?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are all 3 of
But
them.
they didn't even change the cans. I mean, come on, do something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you seen Funko do anything different?
No. Hey, you guys want to see something though? I'll be right back.
they made Lady Tremaine.
Yeah. As soon as I said something, they make it.
They made a really cool Ursula.
But yet, all of us keep saying Tila's name and nothing.
I
No,
saw a
what's up
picture.
with I was watching the live and people keep freaking asking about Friday nights of
Oh, wasn't
Freddy
that
or whatever.
annoying though?
I'm
That
like,
was-
come on, shut up with that.
Exactly. See,
He said
Well,
the
I said the
exact
same thing. I was like, "Shut up, people!" I was like,
I
they're like,
wanted to say shut up.
they haven't even shown these pops yet. They're not gonna. Obviously, they're not gonna
I
show
know.
them. I was like, when are you gonna show Five Nights at Freddy?
I
When
was
you
gonna
leave.
I was gonna say, hey kids, go back to homework.
That's what I said. When he was
Funko-
Go back to homework.
Funko
Let the
has the
grown-ups
master's
listen.
license for it, so they know they can do anything.
Hey,
All right,
Tyler,
show and tell.
What is that?
Ooh.
He-Man.
Hey, man.
Makes her big. So gonna pull out Tila.
Is it teal?
Whoa!
Oh, an artist print.
That's
Nice.
smooth.
It's not
Now,
open.
Did you buy
Yeah,
that as
go.
an artist print, or did you just happen to get it?
I traded for it.
Oh, okay.
Watch, she
okay.
opens it and it's Skeletor.
I don't know if I should open it or leave it in seal.
No, don't open it, Brandy. Leave it closed.
Well, now
It'll
you're never
be
gonna know what it looks like.
Right.
Do you want to see what it looks like? That's
It's the
I
same-
don't agree with
That's
that.
what I wanted. I wanted to see what it looked like. If it looked like, but I was like, am I going to destroy the value?
It's the same exact as
You
you can't
really
tell.
carefully open it and then just take your like hair like straightener and just like reseal it.
Yeah,
after you know.
recrimp it. There you
No
go.
one
Well,
will
if you're
know.
not going to sell it, then open it.
I didn't
Yeah.
plan on selling it.
Yeah,
Okay,
if you're not
then
going to
open
sell it, I would open it.
Open it.
Yeah.
Open it.
You're already big. You're on the screen. Open it.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If it was me, I'd have that bad boy open right now.
Oh, you wouldn't.
Oh yes, I
No,
would.
it wouldn't. It'd still be sitting in a box. till next
Yeah,
month.
it's in this giant box of toilet we got right here.
You know, I don't know why you guys are so mean to me all the time.
You deserve it.
If it was mine, I wouldn't even know I had an AP in there.
What's art print about it?
Yeah.
It was the first one made. Is
The
basically
thing is,
what
the
that
first
means.
one that the artist made.
Well, I've got the other one right
All
here.
the
How do
others
you
were
know
copied off
that?
of it.
It's probably a it's probably a code under the foot or something. It's got to have something. Where's Israel? He's not in here. Flipcake, how do you know it's an artist? You know, how do you know? Is there a difference?
Look on the bottom at the feet.
She's old and blind. It takes her a minute.
Look,
There's
it
gotta
looks
be
exactly the same to
something.
me. This is
Everything
the one I
is-
just opened,
Flipcake says there's no difference.
and then
Then
this
how
is
do
the
you
Well, don't get
know?
them mixed up. Wait a minute. Is there a difference
That
in
one
the
looks
finish?
shiny.
Well,
Yeah,
it's the
the
lighting.
face is shiny.
Yeah, but it's just the light.
Oh.
no. Hang on. All right, so
Flipcake says it's just a pog.
Yeah, don't mix them up.
Oh yeah, don't mix them
Yeah.
up. They're exactly the same.
this is the artist print one.
You know the problem
That
with
one
it? It
looks-
looks like Hanna-Barbera.
Well, look at the crosses on the chest. They
The
look
cross.
like they're
I was
a
just gonna
different
say,
red.
is the cross in the chest? I don't know if it's the light because it looks darker. No, the same color.
Same.
Flipcake said there's around 24 of the He-Mans out. So it's just a pod then. I don't get it though. Why would it just be the pod? It has to be a number somewhere. I mean, come on.
It's less cool if it's exactly the same thing, just the pog is different.
Yeah.
Well, it's very similar to like the prototypes. You can make a fake prototype just by getting some acetone on it.
Pop Vid said the artist print isn't shiny. Well, that's what we thought too. But
She switched them and it was.
She doesn't know which one is which now.
No, I do. Because the sword on my other one is straighter than the one on the artist print.
That's what she said.
But anyway, I did trade. I mean, still, there's only 24 artist prints in the world, so I traded
it's
for it.
cool.
Oh, yeah,
Ezra,
super cool.
are there prototypes of sodas like their hard pops and other things, or is it just like the artist proofs that are out there?
I've never seen a
There's
prototype.
prototypes. He has prototypes.
it says
they're
here
all
that,
white.
But the artist proofs are actually being sold. Is the difference?
Yeah. So
Okay.
this here
Actually,
says the artist proof is exactly the same. It's just the pog is different, and they're not counted in the overall total.
Yeah.
So if there's 10,000 of them, there's like 10,010 for 10 artist proofs.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's why yours says AP instead of a number. But I've seen artist prints come out where they're all one color.
Those are
Well, that
prototypes.
sounds more like
That's
a
what I was
prototype.
kind of hoping for. Like it was like it wasn't painted or something, you know. Like it would
Yeah,
be,
that's what I was thinking.
The white ones are the protos. They don't have any color on them.
Yeah.
And then the APs are the, I guess now we know. I didn't know that the POG is the only thing that's different.
So yeah, I guess the protos
You
are
just
white
traded
or
pogs.
paint, like it's just the mold, and then the artist proof is like this is the color that we approved.
Yeah.
Well,
Those are
where's
the
the
ones
colors
they
that
probably
they
sent
disapprove
around
of?
for everyone to look at and be like, okay, yeah, we all agree.
Those are probably worth more. Where's the ones with the colors that they disagreed on?
I know.
If those are floating around, those are worth a lot more than the
Oh yeah, I'm
Those are
sure.
case versions later on. That's why
somewhere
there's
out there. There's a silver of that Land of the Lost thing that he opened somewhere, and it's worth twice what that
Yeah,
chase
pretty
is.
much.
I want to know who approved that Shira with
With the horse.
that should be a prototype that didn't go, was not accepted.
With the zombie horse.
Yeah.
I messaged Tyler
Sphinx
after I said
cat.
that. Is it supposed to be ugly?
It's funny that right after you messaged that, we were saying the same. We were saying the exact same thing. We
Yeah.
were like, it looked terrible.
It's just bad.
It looks like it was shaved, the horse. It's a cousin to a Sphinx cat.
Well, if they were gonna make it that pale pink, they should have put a pearly, almost metallic finish on it.
It should be metallic and gold. That would be cool.
It's because it's a retro. It's like the retro toys line now, and they're trying to make it look like the toys.
But if you look at the toy was the pink was metallic and the yellow was supposed to be gold. That would look cool.
Maybe
It
might look good.
Yeah.
I think they should have. I think with some stuff they should not go with the toys.
I know the colors on the actual cartoon was so much better.
I don't think Leech, the FYA exclusive Leech, I don't think he looks very good.
Looks
That's
weird.
what everyone's saying.
If you went by the character from the show, it would have looked a lot better than trying to replicate the toy. Because I have that toy. I have Leech from the 80s, and they hit it. They get it. They got it right on. But it looks weird as a pop,
Yeah, they shouldn't do
the problem is the people in the 80s got it wrong with the toy, and now Funko's copying.
Listen, don't hate on the 80s toys, all right? I got
Randy,
a whole
according to
closet.
this kid, he's been offered up to $800 for some of his artist prints.
Did you take it?
I would take it.
I'd take it too.
Well, I traded 2 Sotos I really didn't care about. I mean, it was the Scott Pilgrim chase from ECCC and the common Ramona Flowers from that ECCC. So, I mean, it was $200 in pops or $200 in sodas in value for it. But I didn't plan on selling him because I collect the Motu line. So
They gave you a good deal, real good deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I'm not allowed to give out my source.
What do you guys think
No,
about
but he's probably going, damn it.
what do you think about the Funko cards that they're gonna make?
Oh, the
And
trading
then-
cards.
That's gonna be a shit show.
I'm not interested.
I'll just
The flippers
I play
will
my
be-
Bugs Bunny in attack mode.
Yeah.
You've activated my PPG trap card. It raises the PPG of a random card by a random amount.
Oh no, I
if
trumped you. I
that's
have
the
a
way it
flipper
worked, I'd
card.
take it.
Oh, flipper.
So
I say get a couple of boxes and throw them in a closet, never open them, and just leave them there.
That's it, pretty much.
That's the
Like,
only reason.
I mean, I'll probably, if they make, I imagine they're going to make, various characters. I'll buy the Wonder Woman off of eBay, and I'll be happy.
But are they gonna make them like single cards, or you got to buy a pack and hope you get one?
Well, it's probably
Probably a
going to be
box.
it's probably going to be like those cards they put in those Avengers and the Bombshells, where it's just a
yeah,
single
that's
character.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
No, they
They
need to
just
make them
have
like
packs with
Yu-Gi-Oh
different
style,
things
make it
in
like an
it.
actual card game.
Juliana,
No, Panini doesn't do card games, I don't believe.
Juliana,
No,
go look at Fox's post that you just put up.
Or that, or but it's the Panini. The Panini boxes. They actually have boxes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what the flippers are killing each other for at
Yeah,
Target.
I've seen them at
I wonder
Target.
if Target will carry them. Will they carry?
I imagine.
Well, yeah, I don't think Target and Walmart. I don't think are going to carry cards at all anymore.
They're going to carry cards. They're just not going to carry them on the shelves.
Yeah, the employees.
Employees in the back of the store kind of thing.
All the cards at Walmart here are locked up in cages.
Locked up in cages.
All right, kids, I gotta go.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end the live anyways. But we appreciate everybody coming. Did we ever say what next month's movie was?
No.
No.
Caitlin, go ahead.
Tu Wong Fu something Julie.
It is
Lord.
Pride Month. Let's do this with a little bit of emphasis. It is Pride Month next month. So in honor of Pride Month, we are doing Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. Yes, that is the entire title of the movie.
Yes.
But it stars Patrick Swayze, Wesley Snipes, John
Leguizamo.
Leguizamo is in that. And Stockard Channing is in that movie.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of stars in there. There's some great one-liners in there. It's a lot of fun. And to see those action stars in drag is amazing. So, everybody watch that. We will figure out a date. It will be the last Wednesday of the month again, I think.
I'll look real quick. It will be the 30th, the last day of June.
So Spectre, we have to show up with our wigs on. I mean,
You guys had to show up in drag.
let's
drag.
go the extra
I'm saying
mile.
all of us need to have mustaches.
You
There
act
you
like
go.
you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the girls
Just
have to
don't
wear
wear
mustaches.
your mustache in church on Sunday because
I know, it's illegal.
It's illegal.
Alabama.
Where was it again? In Georgia, Alabama?
Alabama.
Alabama.
I'm gonna come dressed like Tylock next month.
I would pay to see that. Geeky, you want to do it on your channel? You're the only one that hasn't hosted.
We
yet.
should all dress
Yeah.
like Tylac and say, "Well, the real Tylac, please
That'd be
stand
cool.
up."
All right, so June 30th on Geeky's channel next month, guys.
Awesome.
All right. So everybody have a good night and we'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.